Logan Paul is back in the Pokemon card game, and he has already been scammed out of $3.5 million after finding out that they were all fake. Right now, his video about the situation is #1 on the trending page for YouTube and has already been viewed by over 2.3 million people. Mainly because the video was titled, "I lost $3.5 million on fake Pokemon cards." In December, the YouTuber purchased what he thought was the only known sealed box of first edition Pokemon cards. Although after sharing his purchase during an unboxing for his fans, many experts were suspicious over the authenticity of the cards. In a tweet announcing his purchase, Logan said, "Just dropped $3.5 million on this sealed and authenticated box of first edition Pokemon cards." Then in a follow-up video clip, Logan explains to his friends that there are 11 first edition base set boxes inside of the package and suggested that there could even be a few first edition Charizards inside. Unfortunately, after the unboxing video, Logan had to post that the cards were in fact fakes and not Pokemon Go cards at all. Instead of the first editions that he was expecting, the box contained nothing more than just some G.I. Joe trading cards. As I mentioned though, experts were already taking issue with the validity of the cards before Logan realized that they were fakes. A fan site called PokeBeach and a YouTuber named Rattle were skeptical of Paul's big Pokemon haul because of how incredibly rare it is to come across this many sealed original booster boxes. For starters, they traced back where the original purchase came from and discovered that it was sold on Canadian eBay by a seller with no feedback and pretty bad grammar in their listing. Plus, they would not allow any Pokemon collectors to inspect the package before actually buying it, which is a pretty big red flag. On its first auction, the owner believed that they were going to make $400,000 and said that this complete collection would be worth over $2.6 million. It was then, however, sold on eBay for just over $72,000. And then after consulting an authentication service, the buyer turned around and sold it to Logan Paul. The PokeBeach site then said, "A note to Logan Paul, why do you keep consulting these uninformed individuals who don't know anything about Pokemon? The Pokemon TCG community has several members who have been here since the beginning who are passionate about the franchise and can help you. So feel free to contact us if you're serious about collecting." Which then led to a report from IGN that Logan may have purchased fake cards. At this point, it was still speculation though. Logan attempted to get the cards verified by the Baseball Card Exchange, but their service had little experience with Pokemon cards. Although he didn't actually lose $3.5 million in this deal. The guy who sold Logan the fake Pokemon box later confirmed on Instagram that Paul got all of his money back. In the IG story, he writes, "Upon opening the first edition BBC Exchange authenticated Pokemon case, we noticed that the boxes inside looked off and sadly the case was fake. Logan Paul and I are grateful to Rattle Pokemon and the Pokemon community for exposing this fraudulent case now before it transacted any further. I have reimbursed Logan his $3.5, however we will see how quickly I am made whole from the sellers who brought it to me already authenticated in the coming days, or if it turns into a drawn out scenario." In Logan's video explaining the situation, someone in the video can actually be overheard saying that this is probably the biggest fraud in the entire history of Pokemon. And yeah, at $3.5 million, it's safe to say that this was a pretty big scam. Hopefully the guy who sold it to Logan can also track down the person that he purchased the cards from. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all of this though, because that's all the time that we have for today. So stay classy, and I'll see you on the next one.